Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Adams Rite number 91-0966 Universal Mounting Tab Kit for Beveled Styles. This is what Adams Rite says Type C, I believe, or maybe Type 3 of their different mounting types. There's the mounting bridge, there's the tube spacer, and then there is the mounting tab kits. The 0966 is for beveled styles. Okay. The 0965 is for radiused styles, is how that is. Which I believe will also work for flat as well. It'll work for flat or radius style types. So the difference here really is in the fact that this is at an angle and is very typical, very common, going to be used in a situation like this for whatever hand door, or like this, is used to mount a variety of different types of hardware, namely Adams Rite deadbolts, dead latches, hook bolts, electric strikes. You know, it's a fairly common sort of animal that you're going to be able to use for a variety of applications. It's going to come with screws for attaching the hardware down to the tab. These tiny little, they're probably 832 flat undercut head machine screws. And then you're going to get 2 of each of the screws that will allow you to mount the tabs to the door itself in both dark bronze and an aluminum type color. Those appear to be 1224 thread. Okay, that's like the top of what you're looking at. You're going to drill and countersink a hole to account for your undercut 1224 flathead machine screw. It's a combination screw. It's probably just an inventory issue that is got a wood thread on the end. Okay. Your hardware will hang down here. That's the top, looking at the door going towards the top. Now there is a link below this video to a document called Installation Instructions. They are packaged with the hardware, and basically the important part is this 1 11/16 that you see here, where you're going to have to drill and countersink that hole in the center line of your hardware prep. And this just shows a deadbolt, but you would be able to use this, you know, for a variety of applications. Should you need to marginally change the offset a little bit on this, you certainly could with enough effort. You'd be able to do that. Okay. Common piece of hardware, going to be used by locksmiths, people in the business of maintaining their clients' fleet of electrified hardware, storefront hardware. If you're doing some field repair and you need to add an electric strike to an opening, this will very likely be a piece of hardware that you would use and possibly even keep in your work vehicle to have on hand. So the 0966 for beveled, 0965 for radiused or square edge doors. There's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page, which is very helpful because it will allow you to review not only all the Adams Rite parts that we have, which is not a very efficient way to look at it, just page after page. There's probably hundreds of pages. There's a link to the product catalog, which is incredibly helpful because Adams Rite newest product catalog, which is there, is quite comprehensive. There's a link to an old parts manual, which is not called Old Parts Manual, it's just called Parts Manual. But then there is a link to the Adams Rite Parts Manual price list, which is an updated version. Okay. Finally, there's a link to the Adams Rite website itself. If you have any questions on the Adams Rite 91-0966 Universal. Before we wrap this up, let's put the tape measure on this item to be sure of what we're dealing with. And overall, about 2 5/16. Width of the plate, 1 inch. That thickness, let me give that to you as well. I believe what's going to be 0.120 inch, so basically 1/8 of an inch. Okay, Offset, so we said it's 0.12, and the total offset, without bending it at all, 0.280. So 0.280 minus 0.12, 0.16, the distance from here down to here. Well, it's the material thickness less the distance from here to here. So material thickness less that would be your offset. Okay, 0.16 inch. So pushing 3/16, a bit light on that, but that is indeed what it is. So again, if you have any questions on the Adams Rite 91-0966 set of mounting tabs for a beveled edge door, it's left or right, you can just flip the tabs over as I mentioned earlier, or any other Adams Rite product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.